So you'll see that I'm actually in work attire right now because obviously I'm going to work in a little bit. But I was thinking, um, so I've been suffering from low back pain, and I know that a lot of people suffer from low back pain. And I kind of found a method that is kind of like the typical way that you would go about fixing your low back pain, except for I kind of modified it a little bit. So essentially, usually people will do numerous things, but one of the main things that you can do for low back pain a lot of times is to get into the hip flexor stretch, where you kind of like tighten up your core, get yourself in kind of like a 90-degree angle here. I prefer to push my foot a little more forward, and then you just kind of push into your hips, and then you'll feel a stretch going from your psoas major all the way down your vastus medialis. And it'll kind of go across the vastus medialis and like the lateralis. Well, anyway, that's not really. I'm not really trying to get into terms here. What I discovered though is that with my issue is that it's actually mostly the lateralis. It's not the IT band, but it's more so like the outside of the erectus femoris. And so what I figured out is to modify this so that it mostly stretches the vastus lateralis. I've kind of changed it so that as opposed to being straightforward like this, where you push into it, I actually take my leg and push it out a little bit like that, and then pull into it. And now, as opposed to feeling everything here, I'm actually stretching everything on the vastus lateralis on the outside here. And then for me, I've noticed that when I do this, my back pain goes away for like an entire day. So, I mean, I would say it's more of like a quick fix. I'm sure that, you might have some muscle imbalances going on there. But as far as stretches go, I mean, some people might be able to do like your regular stretch because that might be your issue. But maybe for some people like me, take your foot, put it on the outside, and stretch it. You feel a stretch on the outside. You might actually be able to get rid of your low back pain just from modifying the hip flexor stretch a little bit. So, I don't know. I figured I'd post this video because it would be helpful to you guys. So, I don't know. Let me know if it works. Works for me.